Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more Death Stranding, shall we? Picking up where we left off with Sam Porter Bridges. And, well, there's some signs cheering me on, and it looks like this time I'm actually connected to the network. And I see some other players. And I gave him some likes. Alright, so let's look at our route here. And we need to go to the postbox site first. So let me just kind of set a marker here. And let me plot a route. And it's this way. And this looks fine. I'm just going to run. Select orders from the cuff link. Open the order confirmation screen and select details to see that order's to-do list. Okay, I gotcha. Now there is a bit of a rough patch here. So I'm wondering if I can make this cleanly. Yeah, you just have to... It's going to take a lot of stamina, but you can get there. Oh, this might be a rope situation. Yeah, and by might be a rope situation, 100% rope situation. Okay, fine. Let me go. Alright, so I need to drop down even more. There we go. And I'm going to just keep using this rope as long as I can, because it's still a bit of like a craggy bottom, and we'll let go now. And we'll hold on, and we need to go this way. I think there's a little bit of water here. I can't recall if I built a bridge. Raining? Okay. I don't have a bridge. That's fine. Ooh, that's deep. Deeper than I expected. My packages are getting wrecked out here.
Sam, all right. I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Look at this. Now that's cool. Our technology is so unbelievable, it's hard to fathom that we're struggling. S ranking. I like how I can just picture Die Hardman giving me 42 likes on his cell phone. Not 43. Not 41. He's like, yeah, you did a great job.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box.
It's great, isn't it?
If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind?
I could try, but,
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
Mm-hmm. So, I have 2 anchors. I guess I can give one. And then I can... Do I only have one ladder? Oh, wait. No, I have 2. Do I want to give... I'll give 1, I guess, but... Fine. So my stamina has been restored, perhaps because I left good stuff for people. Now let me look at the map. Where I need to go next is the distribution center, which is like way over here. Now I might not have enough stuff to do this, so I'll have to be careful because I only have 1 ladder. Resins, I'll pick it up. Excuse me. Now, let me look at the map. Somebody left a lambda sign, absolutely. There's skull area, photo spot. I think I probably want to be mostly on the other side of the river here. If I can. Although that's a pretty high bank. Yeah, let's cross it here. Oh, not raining anymore, at least. I'm actually going to go back. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go back to the center here, and then redistribute my cargo and pick up another ladder, just in case. I feel naked with only 1 ladder. I could also just drop off this resin and just lighten my load a little bit in that regard.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome.
Fabricate equipment. I need a ladder. Excellent. Alright. Now I need to deliver. Can I... Oh, can I not deliver from this? I guess the resins just can't go here, or... Oh, you know what? Maybe the resins are just materials that I can personally use to fabricate equipment but don't need to be delivered? Is that how that's working? Alright, I'm going to get affected by your sign. I appreciate that. And we're going to go this way. Alright, is my path... I think I might need to set my path again. No, it's there. It's just the route... I need to set a different route. There we go. Because I'm no longer down there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Go. Now I'm probably burning through stamina unnecessarily by... Yeah, look at that dodge. I can do some sweet moves when I want to. Man, I am going fast. Holy smokes, Sam Porter Bridges. I was going to say, it looks like people over there.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
I don't. This just got real. Die Hardman. What did you send me out doing? Uh-oh. I hear nasty stuff behind me. What does this red thing do? Is this helpful? I don't know what that is. It's like a border, maybe. Raiders. Primal grunting. BT's coming in, so they run away.
Mules gave you trouble, huh?
Mules.
Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
So I like how, of course, there couldn't be a simple name. There had to be an acronym to describe mules. Now, I read a bunch of the stuff in my previous play, in the logs to explain these, and I probably will have to do that here, just maybe make a separate story time episode so I don't forget this stuff. Do I want to use a rope to get down? Let me look at the map. Yeah, this is probably, now that I'm out of their mule territory, I probably actually want to cross the river in front of me and go that way. So I'm going to look for an easier point to get down and go off of my route, because going up and over that mountain twice seems kind of, here we go, seems kind of insane. Alright. So this river, how deep we talking? Bad in the middle. But actually up here, it might be a little bit more of a choke point where I can cross it. Oh boy.
Steady.
Yeah, steady indeed, huh? Jeez. Uh-oh. I forgot. I messed up. I ran out of stamina. Man, my stamina went so fast. That was my fault. Alright, so my stamina decreased. Alright. Let me start taking it easy. I'm kind of blowing it here. I'm not doing a good job. The stuff I'm delivering is going to be horribly damaged. What have I done? Were there some cryptos on that? Oh no, I can't pick that up. Alright. Let me plot a new route. So now here I am. And I just need to keep the river on my right. I don't need a route. I'm fine. So I'm between what? These aren't like political borders. These are chiral network borders. Did I see the line of there? Uh-oh, BTs? What was that? Why did it slow me down like that? Oh, I'm out of the chiral network. Now, my BB, though, would turn on if there was... Okay. There it goes. Being out of the chiral network doesn't really bother me. I'm just going to kind of try to slip through this area. Uh-oh. 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 Alright, this is not good. I see it right there. Oh no. I gotta find a way in between. This looks like actually I can go right in between. Let me hold my breath. And see if I can just kind of, for at least a moment, walk right in between them. There's one. And then there's another. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's one. There's one. Uh-oh. This is terrifying. Oh, man. Hopefully we made it. There's our destination right up there.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Is maintenance the right word for a baby? Autotoxemia. Okay. Hurry, let's go. What, do you think I can't run? Man, this is like your first real terrifying mission where...
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
I like having an incubator in my private room. Aw, man, I want that bicycle so badly. God, look how nice it looks. It's right there. Oh, that's gross.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain on until departure. Cargo decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Why can't I activate the terminal? Because the baby? Or do they need chiral? Do I need to give them chiral business first? Enter private room. Here, let me see what this is all about. Here, make delivery. Take your stuff. Alright. Just a little bit of damage. I fell in the river.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome. When he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
They were joking. So even though I fell down in the river, I guess it didn't damage any of the cargo, which is great. I still got a good ranking. Level me up. Building bridges. Indeed.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Sure, use my floating dog tags. They'll help you. I'm floating. But I guess that's okay because I have dooms. Heck yeah.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
You're welcome, Die Hardman. So I got new interview data. Mules, drone syndrome, bridge babies, and timefall. Perfect. Mail, data, recycle. Cool. Man, that was scary. Love it.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Okay.
Good work.
A private room.
Your work is greatly.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress.
Update.
Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City.
Good.
And reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached.
But I am
Each one
attached.
has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Gotta cuff myself to the bed to go to sleep. It's a tough life.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam.
The bionic woman.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
My mother and sister. Fine. We will.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Fine. Fine. I'll take a shower.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
You study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Dryling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react.
Huh. You want me to shoot it
Who knows?
with my
It may
shower
prove
water?
beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, oh, 4, it's almost time.
2, 1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
He's not answering.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
All right. Yeah, I'll check it. Well, I want to look at my mail. I want to explore the rest of the room, make sure my BB's okay, and continue reconnecting America to the Chiral network. Everyone, I hope you're still enjoying this game like I am. You know, it's getting more intense now that we're facing mules and BTs as we deliver missions, and they're giving us more and more functionality. And I'm just having so much fun with it. And I will check you in the next episode. Take care.